Round up, family. All right. The plan for this evening. Get close enough so you can hear me. If you can't hear me, that's on you. Everybody knows each other's names. We're going to go around in a circle to make sure we know. Starting to my left. Who do we have? Horns. Next. Beethoven. Next. Cletus. Next.
Scion.
Scion. Next.
Haster.
Haster. And I am Shade. As we move through the town, we will not speak any sort of names. We will start with checking out the countryside, keeping an eye on local calls as far as anyone that's injured. If we don't get any of those, we will move closer into town. We had a good luck at Limpany, but I think we start looking into Annisburg, St. Denis, and moving our way towards more populated areas. We will not be hitting the populated towns like Blackwater, Strawberry, that sort of thing. If we can't catch someone, that's fine.
I would suggest not hitting Limpany twice in a row.
Indeed. I didn't mean Limpany. I'm just saying we had luck there,
Okay.
so that sort of size. We'll look at Van Horn. Hell, I wouldn't even mind Armadillo or Tumbleweed. The idea is that we find one person on their own if possible. I will be handling the experiments today. Our whole goal is to test out fear and to track people's intelligence. I will be asking a series of questions to the participant on their intelligence, and I'll be making a ranking. Should we wish to, I will cut into their brain and see how many wrinkles are in their brains. I'll be sketching quickly before we recap the brain. If we don't have the time, which is very possible since we have about an hour, then we will just strictly work on the questioning, and I'll keep track, and we'll take the person another time, just like we did last time. Any questions on what we're doing today? Who's going to be grabbing the person, I hear you ask. Wonderful question. That will be Mr. Beethoven. We'll be handling the grab. When we come across a person, it is guns pointed at them, no question. Beethoven, you'll be hopping off your horse and acquiring the person as long as there's no issue.
Got it.
There won't be any small talk. You'll be coming with us for a quick time. If there's two people, we will not give them the option. Mr. Beethoven, you choose who we take.
Okay. Do you have any preferences?
I do not care. They could look intelligent, they can look stupid, I don't care. Male, female, it doesn't matter. I just need a warm body.
Miss Shade, if there are two individuals, are we hog tying the other one while taking the other one that Beethoven chooses?
Yes, and I'll have you do that if you don't mind, Mr.
Cletus,
thank you.
Go ahead and make sure that you eat and drink now, because you can't do it if the
I was
mask's
fixing
on.
to say.
Indeed. Eat, drink. We'll be here for about 5 minutes. We are ahead of schedule by just a minute, which is good. We'll take a moment to get prepared, and then we'll head out. Darling, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on everything. Wonderful. If you get anything from a local, do let us know. Any questions about this evening? Miss Shawn, Miss Horns, I would like you to handle any note-taking, if you don't mind.
May I make a suggestion?
What?
We are one of the few groups in this county who uses Miss and Mr. We need to drop the prefix.
Very well. Horns, I want you to take notes for this evening.
I left my notebook in my thing. I dropped everything.
That's all right. Scion, do you have a notebook on you?
Yes.
All right. Then, Scion, you'll be taking notes. Horns, you'll be assisting me, as well as Haster, Beethoven, and...
It might be wise today if I step back on that and you have someone else help assist with that, and I'll do physical labor.
Very well. You'll be on guard duty with Beethoven and Cletus. It's going to be very difficult for me to call you Cletus because I think it's a ridiculous name.
Clearwater is his last name.
And that's not much better. Very well. Any concerns about the plan? Everybody know their role?
I see you're living up to your name and throwing it.
As far as the guards go, when we have the person, you are to circle, same as we did last time. Backs to us, looking out in opposite directions as each other to make sure we don't see anything. If you see any motion, it is... you let everybody know that there's motion by just saying motion, movement, something like that. If it's a person, you say people, we drop the person, and we leave immediately. This will not go sideways in any form of the word. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
None
Yes.
of us know each other's names. Nobody
Correct.
knows who we are. If we have to scatter, we scatter. If you're captured, we're not going back, and you play stupid. You were a
Indeed.
hired gun.
Should anything go belly up and you're not followed, and you're sure you're not followed, we'll meet back here at Cattails Pond. If you bring people back here, well, let's just say the law will be the least of your worries. Wonderful. Take 3 minutes, get some food and drink into your system, and we will be leaving again. Are we ready?
Ready?
Cyan?
Yes.
I will say one more time. We're going to hear a weird voice coming out of this mouth of mine. I don't expect any of you to repeat anything that's said at any point in time. Understood?
Yes.
Excellent. Shall we?
All right, 2 of you, 3 of you go in and go check for me, please. Thank you. Aw, another no-go. That's terrible. Well, let's go to the other mine up north. Hello, how are you?
Pretty well until you guys showed up.
Yeah,
Already
we're
tell
gonna...
how this
we're
is
just-
gonna go. Oh my gosh, you didn't need to tackle me, sir.
We're really sorry. We're just gonna need to borrow you for a few minutes.
Damn, if you just told me to put my hands up, I would have done so.
Let's go, family. Places, everybody. Places, places.
My name is Benjamin.
Take gun belt. All right. I'm not gonna take any of your things. Those are yours. You worked hard for them. Am I right?
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're not going to take any of those. We're just going to take a little bit of your time. Is that okay? Of course it's okay because you don't have any options right now, do you?
No, I don't.
You do not. Wonderful. I'm glad we're all on the same page. All right. So I'm going to ask you a few questions here, okay, Mr. Wolf?
Go ahead.
All right. Do you know your basic arithmetic?
No.
You don't know your so you don't know 2 plus 2?
No, I just didn't understand what you were asking me there.
Okay, perfect. So let's start with the basics. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
4. Wonderful. What's 4 plus 4?
8.
8. Wonderful. What's 8 times 8?
Is it 64?
64. You are a damn genius, Mr. Wolf. Thank you so much for that. Do you know what the second president of the United States is?
John Adams.
Perfect. Wonderful. Can you note that down for me?
Mind if I ask what this is all about?
Oh, absolutely. I'm taking up what do we call a baseline. Do you know what a baseline is, Mr. Wolf?
I do not.
Okay, what a baseline is, I'm trying to test to see how intelligent you are.
Well, you just met me though.
I know it. That's why we're
You
doing
don't-
this
you don't know
conversation.
who I am.
I know. I'm trying to get to know you better. Isn't this fun? It's like a little quiz to get to know you better. Isn't that great?
Not exactly. It's a little scary because all of you guys have
but you
masks
know
and
what?
guns,
I
and
know,
you
but
guys
you're
look like you're
doing-
about to rob me.
You're doing wonderful, and I promise, Mr. Wolf, I'm not gonna rob you as long as we keep talking, okay?
Okay.
Wonderful.
enough.
I'm so glad we're all on the same page. Okay, couple more questions. Are you ready, Mr. Wolf?
Sure.
Wonderful. Are you a little nervous right now, Mr. Wolf? I need to just ask for the baseline.
I am.
Okay, wonderful. That's okay. That's expected right now. You know why that's expected, Mr. Wolf?
Why?
Because we all have guns and masks. You should absolutely be a little bit nervous right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But guess what? We're not going to hurt you. Well, okay. We're not going to kill you, which is good, right? Are we agreed? That's right. It's good that we're not going to kill you. It's good, right? We're all on the same page. What's good?
Yes.
Mr. Wolf, that's good that we're not going to kill you, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good. So we're not going to rob you either. Your stuff is your stuff. I don't care about your stuff. You know why? Because I have my own stuff. Why would I need your stuff, right? Taking people's stuff is just not fun. It's just not nice. I don't think it's nice. Do you think it's nice, Mr. Wolf?
No.
Wonderful. Then we're all on the same page. You have nothing to be worried about except the fact that I have a lot of knives in my possession, and I really like knives. So we're going to work together so we don't have to use those knives, okay?
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So let's just go a little step further, okay? You passed history. Good job. You passed math. Love that. So we're just gonna do a little bit of definition checking, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you know what the most important part of your body is?
I would say your heart.
Oh, that is a very good guess. A very good guess. Do you know that I could stab you in the heart right now? And if I could stop the bleeding, you'd be going back to normal. Do you know that, Mr. Wolf? You'd be fine as long as I could stop that bleeding. Did you know that, Mr. Wolf?
You said you would. What?
So if I stabbed
If
you
you
in the
stabbed me in
heart
the heart, I would have been
right
dead.
now. No, I could stop the bleeding. You know why? Because I am awesome with a thread and needle. I am so good at tailor work. I am awesome at it. But do you know if I stabbed you in the heart and I could stop the bleeding somehow, you'd still be you. You'd still be Mr. Wolf. Isn't that awesome?
Sure.
Sure. Where else could I stab you where you wouldn't be yourself anymore?
My neck.
Okay, your neck, yeah, you'd probably die though. That's actually a little bit worse, believe it or not. Head or your heart and your neck would be pretty equal. But if I stabbed you right through the eye, straight up into that brain of yours, you know what you wouldn't be? Yourself ever again. You would
Okay.
just be whatever the hell turns out if I was just to take this knife here and just, stab you right through the eye up into your skull.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have been dead. if you did
No, that's the cool part. Did you know that there's an individual, actually several individuals, but a specific individual, he used to work on a railroad line. He got a spike straight through his brain, right through the front of his brain. Do you know what happened to that man, Mr. Wolf?
that. What happened?
He lived. He lived, and he lived for another 40 years. No issue. Well, there was a little bit
Wow,
of
he
issue.
lived?
Yes, but he was completely different. Do you know that? He was like, you would be Mr. Wolf. He would be like Mr. Wolfenstein. He was just weird. He was different. He wasn't himself. He remembered his family, but he was always angry and upset. It changed the way he thought about stuff. Isn't that cool? If I took this knife and shoved it into your brain right now, you wouldn't be you anymore. Isn't that cool?
No, that's not cool, because I'd rather be how I am right now.
You know what? I'd rather you be who you are too. So I'm gonna ask you a few more questions as that
Okay.
baseline. Okay? You're gonna answer
Okay.
them for me, and then I don't take this knife and shove it right into your brain. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad that we're here. So, let's just say, what is the capital of the United States?
Washington.
Okay, Washington. What? That's a state and possibly a city. Which one are we
Washington,
talking?
D.C.
Wonderful. Great. And we said the second. What's the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
Wonderful. And do you know about what age you started reading, Mr. Wolf?
I would say I started reading until I was 2.
2. Wow, that's really impressive. You should be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You can't, though, because your hands are handcuffed. You can't do that. He's going to do that for you. Beethoven's going to take care of that
Okay.
for you. He's going to pat you on the back. There you go. Congratulations. That is quite a feat at 2 years old. My goodness. All right. Where is the Great Wall of China?
China.
Wonderful. You are a damn genius, Mr. Wolf. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, I'm going to ask you some basic direction questions now. From where you are, or where you were taken from, because you don't really know where you are right now, but basically where you were taken from, whereabouts, in what general direction was Annisburg?
Annisburg is to the right of us.
Right is not an east or west, Mr. Wolf. I need east, west, north, south. What are we looking at?
East.
East is correct. Congratulations. I mean, it's basic. You're close. You're close enough. We're gonna accept it. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. And when did you start recognizing colors when you were a kid? I know that sounds like a weird question. Just answer the question, because I have the knife and you're handcuffed.
Maybe I would say probably around 2.
Two as
2 or
well.
4.
Damn, 2 was a busy year for you, wasn't it?
Sure.
There we go, Beethoven. Thank you so much for patting him on the back again. So I got to ask you a question before we continue. Few more questions, and we're going to have you back at that lovely little horrible cart that you were pulling. That was your cart, right?
It was.
Wonderful. I'm sure you're very proud of it. It is an ugly cart, but I'm sure you're very proud of it. Are you scared right now, Mr. Wolf? Do you
I
have a
am.
little fear building up? What does that
Yeah.
feel like?
Doesn't feel too good.
No, it doesn't feel too good, I bet. Do you know what causes fear?
Anxiety.
Anxiety? Yes. We like to say adrenaline. You know what is great about your fear factor? You know what it does for you, Mr. Wolf?
No.
Well, when you see a bear, what do you want to do?
Run away.
You want to run away as fast as you could. If you could right now, would you run away as fast as you could?
If I had these handcuffs off, then yeah.
Of course you would, because you running around with handcuffs would probably be worse, because you know what's around us? Bears and cougars and wolves. So we're kind of your best bet right now. But anyway, I'm glad that you're scared, because fear actually makes us think more clearly. Did you know it actually makes our ability to to function and make sense of the world around us even better? Because if we didn't, what would happen, Mr. Wolf?
I have no idea.
We would die. We would die a horrible, terrible, painful, amazing death. But we're not going to do that today, Mr. Wolf. You know why?
Why?
Because you have been absolutely fantastic so far, answering all my questions. Now, Mr. Wolf, is that your actual name? I don't have to look for your ID or anything, do I?
No, that's my actual name.
Wonderful. So if I was to go talk to Law, who's a good friend of mine, and I said, hey, do you know a Benjamin Wolf? They would say, yeah, he owns a really ugly cart. Is that correct, Mr. Wolf?
Oh, well, I'm borrowing that car, but sure.
Sure, but you at one time would have had a horrible, ugly cart, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay, wonderful. I'm glad, because I don't want to have to dig into your pockets, because like I said, I don't want any of your shit. That shit's yours. You keep that shit. We're having a conversation. This is way more valuable than anything in your goddamn pockets. Isn't that right, Mr. Wolf? Say yeah. Yeah, wonderful. I'm glad we're on the same page. All right, couple more questions for you. What is 7 times 8?
Let me count.
I'd say you could take your shoes off, but you can't because your hands are handcuffed right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it 56?
We're just gonna notate that down. Wonderful, Mr. Wolf. One more
Oh,
question.
I got that right.
I don't know. We're gonna write it down. Did I say all your questions were, or all your answers were right? Did I say that, Mr. Wolf?
No.
Did I
no.
say that? Good.
No.
I'm glad we're still on the same freaking page. Pay attention, Mr. Wolf.
Okay. I'll pay attention.
Focus. All right. When was America founded, or when was it discovered? When did Columbus discover us? Think back to your grade school, Mr. Wolf.
Was America founded 1776?
Oh, so close. That's actually not bad. I'm going to give you a half point for you. It's not that great. You know, it's a half a point, but I'm going to give it to you. It's 1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. You're never going to forget that anymore, are you, Mr. Wolf?
No, I won't.
You will never forget that ever. Good. I'm glad. All right, Mr. Wolf. We're actually going to do you a favor. You were such a good sport. You answered all my questions to the best of your ability, which, let's be honest, was not a great ability, but it was decent, you know? It's more than I expected. What I'm going to do is we're going to let you go. We're going to take those cuffs off, but we're still going to tie you up so we can get out of here, okay, in one piece. And what we're going to do is, 1 second, Beethoven, I'm going to have a conversation eye to eye. I don't want his face in the mud just yet. So we're going to let you go. But one more question, Mr. Wolf. Do you work anywhere? Are you an employee anywhere? This is very important.
I am.
Wonderful. Where do you work?
I work at Pronghorn Ranch.
Pronghorn Ranch. Does anybody own Pronghorn Ranch? Are you just making that up, Mr. Wolf?
I'm not making that up.
Are you sure?
Very positive.
Positive. Does anybody know if anybody owns Pronghorn Ranch?
Not
Shakes
that I
head.
know of.
Oh, see, I don't think anybody owns it. Are you sure you work there?
Yeah, we can check it out. We can check it out.
Yeah, there somebody owns.
Who owns that?
Pronghorn
Why don't you
Ranch.
give me the name of that person?
His name is Garrett.
Garrett what?
Garrett. I think is.
Mr.
Her
Wolf,
name is
I still
Thatcher.
have a knife out. I still
I'm
have a
being
knife
honest. I'm being honest.
out. Are you sure you're being honest? Because right now I
I'm
don't
being
feel
very
like you're
honest.
being honest with me.
There's somebody does own Pronghorn Ranch, and I'm one of their ranch hands.
Do you know what the name of the Pronghorn Ranch is? If you work there, you should know the name of it.
Broken Spur Ranch.
What is it?
Broken Spur Ranch.
Wilkins Spur Ranch. Okay, we're gonna look into that. Oh, Mr. Wolf, if that is a lie, oh, this. I'm going to just take that lovely little brain of yours and just pluck it right out of that skull of yours and put it in a jar and just look at it every day. Do you agree?
Sure.
Sure. Wonderful. I'm glad. So, Mr. Wolf, I know where you work now. I know that you like to take that ugly, beautiful, ugly little wagon over to the, around that ranch there. So I know about where you frequent and where you work. So what we're going to do is, Mr. Wolf, eventually I'm going to come find you again. We're going to come find you again. And we're going to not do this process again. I'm going to do a little bit more investigating with you, okay?
Okay.
Do you volunteer? I'm telling you, it's for the greater good of science.
Sure.
We're doing science here. You're making such a huge effort on science. Are you excited? Your excited face.
I'm not excited.
You should be excited because I'm going to find you again. And we're going to do this, not this again. We're going to do something even more and better and more important.
And what is that?
You're just going to have to wait and see, but let me let you in on a secret. It has to do with knives and your brain. Are you excited? I'm excited.
No, I'm not excited.
You should be. Mr. Wolf, you are going to be the next stage of human evolution. Wow. And you were chosen by me.
Sure.
A thank you is all you need. Let's hear it, Mr. Wolf.
Wait, what? Let's hear
A
what
thank
again?
you is all I need. Let's hear it, Mr.
okay,
Wolf.
okay, easy.
Are you
Thank
thank
you.
you? Oh,
you,
you're
strange lady.
so welcome, Mr. Wolf. Okay, wonderful. All right. Do we have all that down, Cyan?
Yes.
Wonderful. Great. Terrific. All right. Mr. Wolf from Pronghorn Ranch, owned by a Garrett somebody. I'm sure Cyan has all the notes because I certainly won't remember everything besides the fact that you didn't remember when our country was founded, which is fine. You know, we all have to start somewhere. Brush up on some of that information, and maybe I won't introduce this knife into your brain. Okay?
Okay.
Wonderful. Any questions, Mr. Wolf, that you have for our wonderful team?
I don't.
Wonderful. Okay. Would Beethoven, would you mind? Thank you. Mr. Wolf, you have been an absolutely wonderful sport. I can't wait to talk to you again. We'll talk to you soon. Please don't get a
Make
job.
sure the ropes are loosened.
Make sure that you don't get a different job from now and then, okay?
Leave them here. We'll
Okay, you
loosen
promise you won't get
ropes.
another job without telling me, yeah?
Sure.
Wonderful. All right, wonderful. It was great to meet you, Mr. Wolf. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you soon for that other appointment.
Okay.
Loosen the ropes.
All right, Mr. Wolf. Thank you.
Lovely.
When we're gone, you can start struggling out of those ropes, okay?
Not
Wonderful.
before you get up with the eyesight. Well, I mean, yeah, that's right.
Are we collected?
Yes.
Wonderful. Off we go. Thank you, Mr. Wolf.
Alex, are you still going by Ghost?
Yes.
Waiting for one more. Let's head to the first location. We'll talk.
Behind us.
Some guy just took off that way. But I don't know if we can catch him. It's in front of us.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Alright, we're going. Okay.
Sorry for being rough, but you didn't stop before. Now let's talk.
Let's move him first.
Lovely woods. This way. Make sure he's fucking yelling. I didn't hear the last one.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, I bet you're not having the greatest day, huh? So what's your name?
Joseph.
Yelling.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind keeping your voice up, everybody likes to hear these sorts of things. Joseph what? What's your last name?
Weber.
Joseph Weber. Okay. And you're not lying to me, right? That's your actual last name. I don't have to go into your pockets and check any IDs, right?
That's my actual last name.
Wonderful. How are you today, Mr. Weber?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. That's wonderful. We're going to change that, though. You know why? Because you're in handcuffs, and I'm the one that's talking to you. And that's never a fun time, is it, Joseph?
No, it's not.
Wonderful. I'm glad we're all on the same page. So, do you know why I took you today?
Apparently they're on me.
No, I'm not going to take any of your stuff. All of your stuff is yours to keep as long as we have a nice conversation, okay? Okay, Joseph?
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. You want to keep your stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I want you to keep your stuff. I am going to take just a small little thing from you, but that'll be later. That'll be in a minute. Ghost is going to help us out with that, but I've got some questions for you to start with, okay?
All right.
All right. How old are you, Joseph?
I'm 40. I'm 40.
Wonderful. And are you in good health?
I am.
Good. You got good you can run like a mile. Can you run a mile for me, Joseph? Not right now, but could you run
Yeah.
if I asked you to? Wonderful. Good, good, good. And what kind of hobbies do you like? Do you like to horseback ride? Do you like to go fishing or hunting? What do you like to do? Do you like to skin things?
All the above.
All the above. Wonderful. What's your favorite thing to skin?
Animals, I guess.
What kind of animals?
Pigs.
Pigs. Oh, that's a big one. You don't like the small animals. You like those big animals. You know what pigs are, Joseph? Do you know what the closest animal to humans is?
What's that?
It's pigs. Isn't that crazy? You like to skin the thing that's closest to humans. What do you think about that, Joseph?
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. You know why they're the closest things to humans? Just guess.
Because they're like law.
Oh my goodness, that is so mean. No, you're wrong about that. It's because they have roughly the same muscle and fat content as humans, and they're about the same weight too,
Similar organs.
and similar organs. Like the stomach is almost the same size as a human stomach. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, you didn't think you'd get a basic science discussion when we took you, did you? You thought for sure I was gonna take all your shit. Joseph, you can answer me when I ask you questions. You probably should, because you're the one handcuffed and we have the guns and knives. And I really like to skin things too.
Well, just don't skin me.
Okay, wonderful. Then you keep talking to me and I won't have to skin you alive and leave you out here for the pigs to eat, okay?
All right.
All right, wonderful. So I'm going to ask you some basic questions. We're just going to check your intellect a little bit as a foundation, as a baseline. Is that okay with you, Joseph? Of course it's okay with you, Joseph, because that's what
Okay.
we're going to do. Wonderful. Okay, do you know what year this great country of America of ours was discovered?
Was it 1776?
You know, you're the second person to answer that. That is actually wrong. Technically, that's when our government kind of started, but I'm talking landed. We discovered it in 1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Okay,
Oh,
good.
right.
Write
Wait,
it down. Okay.
Actually, the Indians were here.
Right. We're not going to get into
first.
semantics here, Joseph. Don't you argue with me. We're not going to argue, right, Joseph? We're going to be good and helpful, right?
Yep.
Right, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Good job, Joseph. Okay, next one. Who was the first president of the United States?
Washington.
Washington is the correct answer. Well done. Well done. Okay, can you name 3 of the cities in our great county? Oh, not county, but like the whole frontier. Can you name 3 cities for me?
3 cities.
Yeah.
Strawberry Roads.
One more.
And Valentine.
Valentine, congratulations, you did it. Well done. All right, can you tell me what the largest bone in the human body is?
Leg bone.
Okay, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific than that, Joseph. Leg bone doesn't quite cut it for me. There's like a lot of bones in the legs, Joseph. You gotta tell me one of them. Not even maybe, like, you don't even have to tell me the anatomical name. You can just tell me what, like the calf or the knee or the ankle. What part of the leg were you thinking, Joseph?
The calf.
Okay, wrong. It's the thigh bone. But you know what? You gave it a shot. And you know what? I don't respect it, but you gave it a shot. So that's okay. You tried your best, right? You're definitely giving me your best, right? Joseph?
Yep.
You're giving me your best, right, Joseph?
I am.
Okay, wonderful. All right. Good job. You should pat yourself on the back, but you can't. But that's okay. That's all right. We'll do that for you. Beethoven, hit him up. Thank you. All right, there you go. All right, I got one more question for you, and then I'm going to take just a little something for you, but don't worry, it's not materialistic. Do you trust me, Joseph? Do you trust that I'm not going to take any of your shit that you really care about?
Yeah, so far I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. I'm glad that there's that trust there, because if there's no trust, all of this falls apart. Do you understand that, Joseph?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. What is 5 times 4, Joseph? 5 times 4, Joseph. Clock's a ticking, sun's a setting, or rising. What the fuck are we looking at?
Setting.
Setting. It is setting. 5 times 4, Joseph. What do I got?
20.
20 is the correct answer. Well done. You're a damn genius, Joseph.
He was
Good
counting
job.
on his fingers.
That's
behind
all
his
right.
back.
That's all right. We're not gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give it to you anyway. It's okay. We all gotta have some kind of help. You know, when I want to count the bones in a body, I cut into the body and take the bones out piece by piece while the person is still breathing. It's a lot of fun and very educational. Have you ever tried that before, Joseph?
No, I have not.
Do you think you should try it? Do you want to try it?
No, that would probably make me a little peasy.
Okay, well, next time, if I see you again, which, by the way, we're probably going to try to find you again, but we'll get into that in a minute. Do you have a job, Joseph, before I take the little thing I want to take from you?
Yeah, I work at the ranch.
Which ranch do you work at? We get a lot of ranchers. What-
Emerald Ranch.
Emerald Ranch. Wow, do you like being a rancher?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, wonderful. So now I know your name. I know your age. You look to be about, what would you say? What would you say, Cyan? How heavy do you think Mr. Joseph is here? Just roundabout.
At least 4 stones.
Okay, so is that about right, Joseph?
Sure.
Sure. Put it down on the paper. Thank you, Cyan. Okay, so I know about your weight, and what would you say your height is? Give or take.
Maybe 5'9", 5'8".
5'8", 5'9". Okay, I'd say probably about the same. I think you're pretty close. Okay, wonderful. So now I have your name, where you work, your weight, your height, and your age. Is there anything else on that ID that I can think of besides your eye color and hair color, which, by the way, I can just kind of see, right? We don't really need that written down. The reason I ask all this, Joseph, is because not only do I need that baseline, I now know where to find you when I need you again. Do you see? Do you see
Okay.
how wonderful that works?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to help me again next time, Joseph, when I need somebody?
Depends on what it is.
Well, next time, I get to start cutting into you.
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm going to take that as agreement that you would like to volunteer for the next scientific research we're going to do. Wonderful. Write that down, Cyan. Willing participant, signed and dated by Joseph Weber. Wonderful. All right, Ghost, would you do the honors? What we're going to do from you right now, Mr. Weber, is we're going to take just a little bit of your blood. Just a little
Okay.
bit. It's going to
Check.
hurt just a little.
Check
we're gonna-
pulse and heart rate too.
We'll do that. We're gonna just disinfect first. Ghost, you want to make sure that you get it nice and clean, because if you don't, he might get an infection and then he'll die after his arm falls off from rotting.
Don't want that.
No, we do not want that. We do not want that. So we're just gonna take a little bit in the vial, and that's just gonna help me with a few things that I've been looking into. And it's gonna go into your file too, so we have it for the future.
Movement leaving president's house opposite way, just saying.
Thank you, Haster. Isn't he just the best? Eyes up an eagle, that one. In the meantime, I'm just going to take a look at your pupils, make sure we don't have anything wrong with you, make sure there's no fever festering in that head of yours.
Move it, I'll take it.
You guys like outlaw doctors or something?
What? What
Oh,
even is that?
I have
Are
no
you
idea.
You're degrading me?
No, I'm
Down
just
to
asking.
something as lowly as that? I am
I'm just
far,
asking. Are you a
far
scientist?
higher, far
Yeah.
higher than that. My goals are moons away compared to them.
We're not
Okay.
here to patch you, buddy.
So you're being like scientists?
I am
Something?
nothing but just. I don't even know what to call myself. A genius? A visionary? An artist? I don't know, Joseph. All of the. Horn's so right. All of the above, my friend. I am just. I don't even know what to say. Words can't even describe what I am, Mr. Weber.
Okay.
Good. Don't ever degrade me like that again.
No. No way. Just wanted to.
Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Did you get that yet, Ghost?
Yes.
Wonderful. Make sure the stopper's nice and tight, and make sure you give him a little, wrap to make sure he stops bleeding. Wouldn't want you to bleed out before I could find you again. Now I'm just gonna do a little looky over, make sure you're not any kind of sick, so we can add it to your baseline. All right, Mr. Weber?
Okay.
That's just take a little look-see-doo in those eyes of yours. You have very pretty eyes, by the way. Did anybody ever tell you that?
Oh,
So pretty, I just want to pluck them out of your head. All right, the pupils look all right, I think. All right, I'm just going to check your temperature real quick. Let's just take a little feel here. And you don't feel feverish or sick or anything, Mr. Weber?
nope, I'm good.
All right, wonderful. Great. Now your finger's gonna sting for a couple of days, but that should go away just fine. We didn't cut you too deep or anything. And like I said, I'm gonna let you keep all your shit. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take those lovely little things off of your wrists. Gentle, Mr. Beethoven.
You listen now. We take the handcuffs off. You count to 2 minutes, and then you can struggle your way out of them. We'll loosen them for you. We see you get out of them before we're out of eyesight. We're just gonna start shooting, mostly for the legs. We'll put you down, and we'll just take you somewhere else, and we're gonna have far more fun. Far more fun. You understand? Say yes.
Hey,
Say yes!
Yep. I got it.
Lovely! Are we ready?
Ready. See you soon.
See you soon.
Alright, let's go back home to Annisburg.
Good day, Mr. Weber.